Hi, it's Nika Fabulously Creative back with some more Project Life catch up. And this layout is the second week in June 2014. And this was back when I was doing the full 12 by 12 album. And if you saw my Project Life catch up video, the first part, you notice I did all the cards at once, but I'm going to go back to my regular format and do each card separately because I was just all over the place in that video. But anyway, this that chipboard piece is from the Maggie Holmes Open Book Collection, and I've been hoarding that for a while, just waiting for a spot to use it in. And that pink and white stripe paper is from the Pebbles Special Delivery collection, and I have no idea where that other card comes from. I've been hoarding it for a while, and I finally found a spot to use it. And I know I wanted to use this My Story because when I looked back in the album, I had a lot of little journaling notes tucked in the book. And this is from June 8th through 14th, so I have a lot of catching up to do from that year. I know I got to the summer and I just lost my scrapbooking steam. And that little yellow and white card, that's just a piece that I die cut. And I'm just trying to figure out how else to embellish this card because I'm going to do some journaling underneath it. And those little self-adhesive gems, those are from Walmart. They're in, I think, like the t-shirt section or something. Now this journaling, I did it a while back. Well, I did the journaling last year in June. So the journaling is just about how when my son is sick, I get so emotional, and I remember when he was in ICU and all that. I don't know, looking back on my notes from last year, my journaling was, I don't know, much more detailed. So I think I may go back to that. And that remember just comes from, that's from Heidi Swapp. And that little piece of vellum, I think that's also a Heidi Swapp ephemera pack. I'm just trying to figure out how to embellish it. So I just stick that heart and some of those little rhinestone dots and a star, and that card is complete. Alright, this is just a picture of my son. I think he's running in the dining room or something. But I don't know, I'm enjoying looking at these old pictures that I haven't pulled out in a while. And that polka dot card, I have no idea where it came from. And that little everyday sticker, I think that's from the Echo Park, the Creative Agenda Kit. And I'm trying to do a better job of letting you guys know where I got things and where you can purchase them from. So I don't know, if you want to know where I got things, let me know. If you don't care, let me know, because I'm trying to do a better job. But I don't know, a lot of times I just have random stuff that I just stick in my album. And I'm just going to finish this card up with a little word stickers, and that says I love you to bits. And I'm just going to layer that other sticker on top of another little piece, and that's just something else I die cut. I'm just trying to get it perfect, and I think I cut the end off, and then I stick the end at the top just because I didn't want to throw it away because it had the little hole in it. And I'm just going to complete this card with some enamel dots. One enamel dot and a little heart. Alright, now this card, the yellow and white, is from I think it's the Snap Simple Stories. Both cards are from that Snap Simple Stories. And that was from when I first started doing Project Life. I think that was the first paper pad I bought. And I've been having that little piece stuck in the album. In this card, I struggled with how to embellish it because I wanted to do more. So you see me just fiddling what to put on there. And this picture is just of son he was at my Nana's house, at his Nana's house, playing the piano. And I don't know, I think I end up just leaving it kind of simple because You know, sometimes you just try to add too much to a card, and in the end you just decide, okay, just take everything off, leave it simple, add my journaling, and be done. And I just end up putting a word sticker on there. It says enjoy simple pleasures, and I'm just going to layer it on top of another piece of cardstock. Oh, not cardstock, on one of those labels. I just tuck it under the picture, and I'm going to add my journaling. Yeah, and some pink enamel dots. And I'm digging for something else to go on there. And I think none of it really works. So I end up popping that up with a little piece of foam tape. And then add some, I colored the edge of that with my Copic marker. And I think I add some journaling, and that card is done. Alright, this picture, I think me and my son were sick that week, but that little gray and white stripe paper, it comes from the Studio Calico Wanderlust collection. And I don't know, that collection, it has a lot of colors in it, but I did like that one gray page. And I try not to do that by a paper pad just because it has one or two pages that you really like. Because the other pages, I don't know, they just wind up in my stash forever. And I'm just trying to figure out how to embellish this. Because it's not really a good picture, but I wanted to include it. It's kind of blurry. We were both sick. But that pink paper, you can't see it. It doesn't show up on camera, but it has little tiny music notes on it. And it's from the Chicken Ditty Twirly Girl collection. You can't see it, but that paper is really cute. And then these alpha stickers are from the Creative Agenda from EchoPark, and I love these stickers. I know they have like a thickness to them that most alpha stickers don't have, and they're really easy to line up because I don't even have to pull out my little tweezers or anything. So I may go to EchoPark and see if I could just find some more of those stickers without buying the kit. I don't know. And I'm just layering this up. You see me fiddling with some more. I just couldn't figure it out. I think I was excited because with the 6x8 layout, you don't get much room to embellish. So a lot of weeks I have to leave things out. So I was just excited because I had room to do all kind of extra embellishing, and you see me just struggling trying to put everything on these cards. So I think this card I'd end up just adding my journaling on here, and I'm using, what pen is this? I'm using my Sharpie pen, and that little sticker says Family First. That came from a sticker pack that I got from Joann's. I have been having it forever, and you know how you find stuff in your stash. I just found it, and I said, oh, some more alphas and little stickers, and I just put love and family first on that card, and that card is done. Now this next card, this picture is so ugly. It's a selfie, and I think it's at the end of that week. I was sick all week. And I was cutting off the rounded corners because I'm like, okay, the picture is already ugly. I don't need to add attention with rounded corners. And that card I'm using, that's a really pretty card. That also came from the Chicken Ditty Twirly Girly. Yeah, Chicken Ditty Twirly Girly collection. And I was just trying to, add something pretty. You saw me with my Copic marker. I'm just coloring underneath there because I don't know, that white space was just kind of plain. And that selfie card, that's free printable that I found on Pinterest. And the stickers is pretty cute. It's kind of funny because the picture is not pretty cute, but I put "not" right underneath it. So it says "pretty cute, not pound selfie." And I'm struggling trying to, I don't know, trying to pretty it up. And here I go again with these pink alphas. I love these alphas. And I end up running out of space and running out of letters. I think I ran out of an E. And then I try and pull them up. I saved one of them on, but they are stuck on there so good. So I was kind of aggravated about that. I may just cut them out and try and reuse them. So I find some yellow alphas on that little sticker sheet that I got from Joann. So I just spell out exhausted. And that sticker sheet didn't have a pound sign. And most sticker sheets don't, but you know, when you find a pound sign, it's like, oh, it's exciting. So I'm just gonna, that's I don't know, it's kind of like a soft yellow. I think it went nice with that pink, but those like hot pink alphas would have looked so much better on this card. And I just layer those on a piece of cardstock and cut them out. And I finally decide on the placement and end up layering that little card on another piece of yellow before I stick it down. And I'm just going to put exhausted. And my journaling on this card is just about how me and my son were sick all week, and by the end of the week I was just exhausted, and this was my selfie for a week. And I'm just putting, by the end of the week I just looked like a hot mess. And I really did, but I don't know, it's nice that I have this picture and I have it documented, because you know, years later I will find this so funny, even though it wasn't funny at the time. And I'm just putting some of those little, they're not enamel dots, what do they call them? I guess little bling or little diamonds. And I found a word sticker. It says "make a beautiful mess," and I cut the "make" off, and I just put a beautiful mess and put an enamel dot. And this is just a picture of my son at the bookstore, and that cork card came from the Crepe Paper Storyteller paper pad. And I love that cork paper. I think I bought the pad just because it had that cork paper, because I really haven't used anything else out of that paper pad. I'm just writing that we're feeling better. We're at our favorite spot at the bookstore. And I don't know, the bookstore is different for me. It used to be my favorite spot. You know, I would sit for hours, just look through magazines, drinking coffee. But now it's me and my son's favorite spot. But it's a little different because we have to play with, you have to play with the trains, play with the toys. So it's not as relaxing as it used to be. But it's still fun. I still enjoy it. And if you saw that happy piece that I was trying to use, it wound up being too big, but that's where I got my color scheme for the week from. So I end up using that Love Today from the and those are just some Heidi Swapp chipboard word stickers. And I had a hard time fitting them in that little spot. I think I wound up cutting a piece off the Today because it just wouldn't fit. I think I cut a little piece off of the Y. And then I outline it just so it can stand, the edges can stand out against that white cardstock. And now I'm just adding some little extra embellishments to this card. And this layout will be done. I hope you enjoyed my little catch-up process. I have a lot more to go because I'm only at June and I've only done, I think I did September. So I have June 2014 all the way through the end of the year to catch up on. So stay tuned for those. Bye guys, I'll see you later.